Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will discuss all about Schengen visas. What are the different types of Schengen visas, how you can apply, and what are the documents needed for such visa applications. During past few years, I have applied Schengen visa for several times for various reasons. People who are applying for Schengen visa for the first time might get afraid that whether their visas will get approved or not. I can tell you that if you have all the documents and you have proper reason for your travel, there is no need to worry. You will definitely get your visa. In this video, I will also showcase some of my previous visas, which are sticker visas. That means that which are pasted on my passport. On the other hand, for long-term work visa for Sweden, I did not have any sticker visa. They have issued a residence card, which I got before traveling to Sweden. So I will share all my experiences throughout all these years and walk you through so that you do not make any mistake and learn from my experiences. So before I start the video, a quick disclaimer that I am not a visa expert. What I will share is based on my own experiences, and rules and regulations may change from time to time. So when you are applying visa, you have to check the current regulation on particular visa websites. So let's begin, friends. I have created a short presentation to show you all the requirements for Schengen visa so that I do not forget any of the points. I have spent a lot of time for this video, friends. So if you like it, then please subscribe my channel and share this video to all your friends who might need this type of information. So friends, before coming to Sweden, I have traveled to Schengen area for several times. These are few of my old visas. These are sticker visa. That means these visas are listed on my passport pages. So as you can see on the screen, the first one is issued by French embassy. You can see it's written over there. Point to be noted: this was a D type of visa. That means uh, when this visa was issued, it was intended that I will stay more than 90 days in France. The reason for this visa was actually I applied for a internship, that is intercompany internship. That is the company where I was working. They sent me for an internship to their French division. So that's why it was more than 90 days. It was if I am remembering correctly, it was approximately for 4 months to 5 months approximately. So initially, this 90 days visa was issued, and then once I reach France, there I have to go through a medical test, and they have issued further visa for the remaining period. So this was the procedure, and the documents I have submitted was accommodation proof, my travel tickets, like to and fro, like when I am traveling from India to France, and return ticket as well. My proof of funds, in that case my company showed that they will provide me a salary, so I showed them that document. Some invitation letter from that inviting company, that inviting entity where was traveling, and also some brief project description, like what I will be doing during that period. So those are the documents I have to submit for this particular French D visa. And this visa was issued in Mumbai. I was at that time in Pune, and I traveled in the morning to Mumbai, and the visa interview was conducted in BKC, in Bandra Kurla complex. It's a French consulate, I think. So yeah, so it's a proper interview. They asked me a few questions. Actually, we were traveling two people, so another colleague went with me on the same day. So both of us gave the interview. Then I requested to issue the visa as early as possible. The person who was conducting the interview was kind enough that she asked us to wait for some time and return the passport with this visa on the same day. Yeah, because friends, for this type of internship visa, there are a lot of documents required, and it took time for those documents to come from France, and then we apply for the visa. So a lot of time has been wasted in between. So that's why I requested the visa officer to expedite the process, and that's why she issued the visa on the same day. So it was pretty easy. They ask all basic questions, friends, so no need to worry for that. Uh, yeah. So second time when I applied for Schengen visa, it's for Slovakia. You can see SVK. It's a short form for Slovakia. For this visa, I traveled to New Delhi because there's only one embassy for Slovakia in India. So this was a business visa. As you can see, it's within 90 days period of stay. So it's mentioned as C type of visa. That means short term. So during these period, most of the time I stayed in Slovakia. That's why I applied for Slovakian visa. And rest of the time, for a very short duration, I also traveled to France with the same Schengen visa. As you know, if someone has a Schengen visa, he or she can travel at least 26 or more countries. If I'm not sure, although so the documents I submitted for this C type of visa is the invitation letter from the host company who is inviting me. Yeah, and also return tickets, accommodation proof, and proof of funds, and also insurance details like travel insurance details. So in the previous visa, also I submitted the travel insurance details. So that's it for this one. Next is I again applied for business visa. This time it's for France, as you can see on the screen. Yeah, it's a C type visa. As you know now, it's less than 90 days of period. I attended a conference in France. Yeah, so the documents required are more or less the same. I don't repeat this time. Yeah, next one. This is a tourist visa. Yes, this one is a tourist visa. I think, if I am not mistaken, yeah, I applied this with my wife, friends. After my marriage, I got married in the month of December 2016, and yeah, and in the month of May, we traveled in France, Belgium, and few other countries. I stayed a longer duration in France. That's why I applied, and also my port of entry was in France. So that's why I applied for French Schengen visa. As you can see, it's a C type of visa again. Yeah, friends. So now you know, like in a sticker visa, there's a clear indication whether it's a long term or short term. If letter D is mentioned somewhere, that means it's a long term visa. And for some countries, they issue this residence permit card before you actually travel. Like for Sweden, I do not have any sticker visa. I directly got a card issued by Swedish Embassy, New Delhi. Yeah, and for actually, we actually went for this photograph and fingerprints in New Delhi in the Swedish Embassy, and after a few days they send us this residence permit card. So, and for some countries, it might be the case that you will receive a sticker visa initially, where the letter D is mentioned on that, and once you reach that particular country, they will issue a residence permit card. So that can also happen. So long term visas are like for study purpose, you will get a long term visa. If you are got a job, or if you are on site assignment to that particular country, you will also get a long term visa in that case. Yeah, my suggestions. Usually people think that it's very difficult to obtain a Schengen visa, as it is a very powerful visa indeed, because you can travel a lot of countries with this visa, and also some of the countries accept visa on arrival if you have a valid Schengen visa with you. Yes, you can Google that what are the countries that accept Schengen visa and issue you a visa on arrival if you have a valid Schengen visa. So it's indeed a very powerful visa. My suggestion is that if you have a proper documentation and proper reason, uh, no one will reject you, or no one will reject your application. You will definitely get a visa. If there's an interview, you need to satisfy a little bit, but these days if you are applying for tourist visa, you there's no need to appear for an interview. Like, everything is managed by the VFS is another parent company that handles all the Schengen visas for short term duration. And if it is for very long term and any special visas, you need to appear for an interview to the embassy or the consulate. uh, yeah, people who are applying for the first time, you might get a little bit afraid with all these processes, but believe me, it's not that difficult. It's normal to get a little bit afraid or worried, but once you go through it, you will feel that it's a normal process and it's a normal workflow that you have to follow every time you apply for a Schengen visa. So friends, the visa fees I paid for all those visa never exceeded 10,000 rupees, because usually it costs around 80 to 100 euros or 120 euros. So in my case, I never paid more than 10,000 rupees for visa fee. So if anyone asking you more than this money, please don't pay that, and try to apply on your own without taking help from anyone, because that will give you self confidence. That's what I feel. But if you need some small help, you can take from some travel agent or some agency. But as you know, the visa fees is not that much, so you can calculate what amount you are paying to that agent, and yeah, how you can proceed. So that's all, my friends. So these are my experiences. So if you find this video helpful, please like it and share it with your friends, and I will see you in a new one. Thanks a lot.